So in today's video, we're talking about nature as a whole. I feel like nowadays we just are so in tuned to staying in our bedrooms, locking ourselves in there, staying in the complete darkness even though it's daytime, and letting the TVs, the phones, social media, everything that's run on phones or anything like screen time and blue light taking over our brains and destroying it over time. And the issue there is that we don't see that years and years ago, they were way healthier. Humans were way healthier years and years ago. But the problem is that we are so in tune now to these video games, these movies, these sports, that we lock ourselves into that state, and we don't want to go outside, walk around, get extra exercise, get those extra steps in, and go out and get the sun that we need. And not looking at the phone or looking at social media or getting so caught up into what's going on in the world, where we could just honestly just go out, walk, exercise, run around, have fun, pick up things, eat the right foods, earth-made foods, everything that's out there, things that are growing in the fields, the things that are growing on the ground in trees. And instead, we are just so in the processed world, everything processed, everything brain processed food, processed technology, processed everything is just totally man-made. And we got to figure out a way where we should push ourselves and try to do things that the humans did years and years ago, where they were so much healthier and had no chronic illnesses, no problems at all, because of the fact that they would go out and do things and didn't have phones, didn't have TVs, didn't have television. They'd work, they'd pick up things, they'd exercise, they'd walk around, they'd feel good, they look good, they ate the right foods because they were eating the foods that aren't made in a lab. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta figure things out, and in order to get to the right direction, you gotta improve your mind. You gotta realize this. You gotta figure it out based off of what I'm saying. You could just look at me and be like, wow, that kid is totally wrong. I don't agree with him, and I'm never gonna listen to what he said. But if you do that, then you're gonna go the wrong way. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let you know. You're gonna be taking the wrong step into the wrong direction. And look at this. Beautiful. Getting sun, getting the steps in, walking, and it's just positivity all around. It's good energy. So I don't see anything wrong with that at all. But other people that are in tuned and locked into their rooms and just doing, playing video games all day and eating Twinkies and doing all that, it's not gonna, that is going to not benefit you in a way at all. It's just negative. It's negativity. You're gonna just get a bunch of illnesses down the road. You're not gonna feel good. You're gonna be lazy. You're gonna be sweating all the time. You're gonna have aches, cramps, issues, and you're gonna be going to the doctors all the time, and you're not gonna feel good. Your breathing's gonna be off. Everything's gonna be off. You gotta start doing things that are the right way to go about things. And first thing is, the big talk here is nature. Nature itself, whole foods, things that are out here that's growing on the earth, and walking, hiking, running around, playing sports outside with your friends, not looking at the phone constantly. I'm looking at it right now, but hey, I have to somehow send this to you guys in a way where I can't just I gotta do it somehow. So this is my way. Social media is my way to preach and show you guys the true form of health and happiness. So I have to do it in some way, and this is my way. But I'm still going against it because I feel like, I'm trying to tell you guys that it's not right. It's the wrong way to go things. Just let it go. Of course, you have a phone for a reason. Texting, calling, look at things, certain apps. Of course, if it makes you happy and stuff, go look at it. But decrease the time. Decrease it. I'm not saying chuck your phone in the garbage. I'm saying decrease it. Decrease the time that you're playing video games. Decrease the time that you're watching movies and television. Decrease the time that you're on your phone and you're looking in your room. It shouldn't be in your room in the darkness at all, by the way. If it's light out, you should be getting some sun. You should be walking around and getting that sunlight. It's so healthy for you. And then when it comes to the foods, of course, don't be getting, the processed junk that's created by man in a lab. Do earth-made foods that God created for us. And and put that in our system. That's what we need. That is, it's all energy around. In order to get good energy, in order to feel good energy, and look good, feel good, and not be able to, you know, look in the mirror and be like, oh wow, I gotta change. The change will happen just over time if you just make the right step in the positive way. And in order to get to that, we have to realize from right from wrong and know that outside, like that, earth, and the right foods, sun, and decreasing screen time, and sleeping right, quantity and quality, of course, of sleep, and all that just adds up, you know? So my say is, in order to feel good, look good, and be the best you can and feel the best you can, is through nature itself. Not the technology, not the TVs, not the computers, the phones, and not the processed foods out there, and not darkness. Darkness, the only time you should be in darkness is that 8 hours of sleep that you're getting. Total darkness, that's the only time. The rest of the time should be light. And I'm not saying flashlights and light bulbs in your house. I'm saying light, like outside, sun, get sun. And that's my big tips for today. Nature. Go out, have fun, enjoy the earth. We're so stuck in today's world where we're just inside the house, cuddled up and into darkness and eating the wrong foods and doing the wrong things. And don't give it a negativity. Never give into it. So that's what I got to say in today's video. Let's stay active and get kinetic.